There have been recent reports of an administrator in an Oklahoma school that's a drag queen. So we have a drag queen allegedly running one of our schools here in Oklahoma. This is completely unacceptable. We know that radical gender theory has been a direct assault on our kids, and we can't allow this in our schools. We have been fighting back here in Oklahoma of this undermining of our values, of this undermining of our schools, and it has to stop. Western Heights needs to act and act appropriately.
You can't make this up. Video brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. Go on and get you some merch today. Our #1 bestseller is the 4-time indictment champ. You can see it here. If you put in discount code Trump4X, you'll get 30% off the entire store, Trump4X. Also, Never Again is the shirt here. One of our new releases, 4547, Dare to Keep Democrats Off of Kids. We also have stickers as well that we've launched. So you can go on and get the merch. These are some of our other items. Very easy to track. All you got to do is go to the search bar here. You can search whatever design you want. We have Christian merch. We have them broken down to patriotic merch, Trump merch. You go down the list, you can find it. Also, we're hiring, so we have jobs here. If you want a job, you can get it here, and exclusive discounts. I want people to understand this. We military, active duty, veteran, or dependent of military, first responders, nurses, teachers, students, seniors, truck drivers, and low income, meaning you're on a fixed income, you're on government assistance. We offer a discount for life on my store. So all you got to do is go to exclusive discounts. Like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this up. I want to say you can't make this S up, but I'm trying to be a good Christian. Like, what is happening here in our society? When the story came out, I was like, this is too juicy. Let me wait for some information to come out. The Oklahoma elementary school hired a cross-dresser or a drag queen to be the principal. Now, the person being a drag queen is not, it's bad, but it ain't the worst part of this. It is bad, but it ain't the worst part of this. A person that's doing drag queening, in my opinion, has a sexual proclivity that should not be associated with children. That's just my opinion. There's no reason in the world for a man to want to dress like a woman and impersonate a woman at a sexual nightclub or wherever they do these little shows at. It's not like everybody that have told me about drag queen shows is sexualized. It's sexual deviancy. I'm going to show you some pictures in a minute of this fool. Now, that's not the worst part, even though it's bad. The worst part is that this dude, Shane Brent Mernon, was charged with child pornography. Now, through loopholes, it seems as if he got out of the charges, but he was originally charged with child pornography. It says in August of 2001, Mernon, then 30-year-old, fifth grade teacher at Will Rogers Elementary School in Stillwater, Oklahoma, was arrested for possessing both child pornography and drugs. 2 weeks prior to his arrest, his electronic devices were confiscated by police. Despite the teacher's effort to delete images, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations, their little FBI, was able to recover at least 4 images of children engaging in sex acts. Now, here, Lord Jesus. Now, let me continue to read more. It says, from there, some unexplainable legal wrangling began, in which Payne County Special Judge Philip Corley, he ruled to the prosecutors, I already read this, so let me just go through it, that it was unclear if the images were actually children. Then Payne County District Judge Donald L. Worthington reversed the reversal. Well, no, it's a judge before that. Dave Allen. He ruled in a statement, it is clear from the review of the pictures that they do represent child pornography. So you had a judge that ruled that it was ambiguous, inconclusive. Then you had another judge, the appeals judge, rule that it was child pornography. Then you down here, you had a district judge, this dude Donald Worthington, reversed the reversal and ended up letting the guy off with a plea deal. He ended up spending no time in jail. Now, here you go. He goes on. He only got charged with drugs, which should eliminate you with being a teacher in conjunction with both of those charges. And then he goes on to become a teacher. And he started cross-dressing. Chantel Mandalay. He's cross-dressing, doing these little gay nightclubs and all this explicit stuff. He's combining that with his school teaching profession. He's also heading up story time hour with transgenders. I mean, you can't get any clearer about a person who has the proclivity to be deviant against children, that person should not be teaching at schools. And the schools that he's teaching at are underprivileged schools. Now, anybody that research anything about pedophiles, about sexual deviant adults to children, that a lot of them typically take advantage of children who are impoverished, children who are lower social economic status, children who don't have fathers, children who have mental illness or broken or anger issues or whatever the case may be. They target those kids specifically. You can do your research, look it up. It was a video of a person who was convicted pedophile. He explained the kids that he go after. And you got a guy who, when he was 30, not when he was 15, not when he was 18, and I'm not saying this is an excuse for any of those times, but 30, you're a mature man at this point. And you get your electronic devices taken by police. It's clear that you attempted to delete photos, and then they recover the photos, and it's children on it. And even if it's ambiguous, where you don't know for sure if it's a child or an adult, something ain't right. Something ain't right, bruh. And then this person, it was a school teacher at the time. And then this person has this eagerness to continue to operate in schools where they're underage kids. He's not a college professor. This person is elementary school age teaching. And then the person in his off time is doing trans stuff or story time, or what they call it, drag queening at a gay club, doing all this nefarious stuff, and you still want the man to be the principal? I mean, not only is he doing that, he's mocking Christianity in his drag shows. I mean, you go down the list, brother. Just imagine if it was a teacher mocking Islam. They'd have fired that dude a long time ago. This man could be charged with child pornography as a teacher, go back and be the principal, and then in his skits, he's doing sexual deviant things, mocking Christianity, which is a major religion, and then it's totally fine. And the school board, the school district knew all about this, and they did nothing about it. If you are not asking for your kids to be molested, I don't know what you're doing. You are asking for this to happen. Me and the wife just watched a Netflix series on the Boy Scouts. It was unbelievable at the amount of sexual abuse alleged in this documentary in Boy Scouts. And with all those stories, you see a trend. And if there's any red flags that need to be had, there is plenty of red flags with this man who was charged with child pornography as a teacher and drugs, possession of drugs, for him to go on and become a principal while doing deviant sexual drag queen stuff and impersonating or impersonating a fictitious version of Christianity to be devious. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is the clear signs of, like, this guy is looking to sexually abuse your kids, or he will set up a situation where it could happen. He's going to have the same leverage to allow teachers in that may have proclivities to do the same thing. Why wouldn't he? Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm out.